What's up, y'all? First, I'm gonna say excuse my hair. I'm taking off hats, putting on hats, and it kind of shapes to the whatever hat I have on. But I don't feel like going to comb it. So anyway, but I want to share something that happened to me a year ago, and I hadn't talked about it, because it's not anything I'm proud of. It wasn't a happy moment for me, or a great experience or anything. And it happened in Hawaii. One part of it was a beautiful experience. But when I arrived to Hawaii, there was a woman staying at the place I was staying at who was from China, I believe. Never met her before in my life, but she hated me. Her hatred for me was so strong that I cried because, I I didn't know this woman. I knew I hadn't done anything to her. I couldn't understand why this hatred, such hatred for me. I mean, she didn't even want me around her. So, she couldn't let go of the hatred. So the place where I was staying, the people told her she had to leave. She couldn't stay there because I hadn't done anything to her. So I don't know where she had come from, but if she had flew all the way from China to go to Hawaii, this was in Hawaii, then she wasted a trip because the enmity, hatred she had towards me, and I didn't even know her, destroyed her whole reason for coming to Hawaii. Because they said, you got to go. This girl hasn't done anything to you. We don't have any negativity here. And if, we're not going to have this at our place. So she left. So, then I had the beautiful experience was that following night, I had a visit from a spirit guide. Yes, a spirit guide. Cannot see them unless you have the sight. I have what's called, what is it called? I can hear. I can hear psychically. I can hear things other people cannot hear. So, and this is not the first time a spirit guide has visited me. And because I've had these experiences, this is the reason for my unique perspective on life, why I look at life so differently than other people, and why I have the beliefs that I have because of the experiences I've had. So what happened, I was in bed and I heard something coming up the steps. Someone, I would have to say someone at this point because it sounded like someone was walking up the stairs. But then I came to find out that's how spirit alerts me that it is approaching. But of course, it was nighttime. I was in the bed, and I'm like, who in the heck is this coming up the steps? So I get up to look, and of course, there's no one. So I get back in bed. Then spirit comes and gets in bed with me, and I feel this wonderful warmth and comforting all over my body. It was like I was being hugged by my mother or my great grandmother, and I don't even ever remember ever being hugged while I was lying down in bed by a parent. But it felt comforting in that way, like I was being comforted and I was being shown love. Y'all, here's this dog that got up on this roof. I got to show it. Y'all see it? Y'all see the dog? Lord have mercy. Then got up on the roof. All right, I hope y'all can see it. But anyway, back to the story. It came and it comforted me. And I needed that because that experience I had with that Oriental woman was very upsetting to me. I'm like, why is this happening? Why was this woman I've never met from all the way across the other side of the world come and have this strong dislike for me? Didn't want me to be there. So Spirit came and comforted me, and it reassured me that yes, I was supposed to be there. No, I hadn't done anything, you know. And so I just prayed for the woman, and I wished her well. And then a guy I had met there, forget where he's from, but he's not from America. But he's Indian. He has Indian beliefs. And his take was that I had done something to this woman in a prior lifetime. Yes, I do believe in reincarnation. His take was that I had done something to this woman in a prior lifetime, and we had finally crossed paths again. And, you know, that is why she was upset with me. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But I do know that the right thing for me to do was to wish her well and to pray for her. And that's what I did do. Because I can't go back in time and change anything, even if I did do something to her. But I wished her well. So then the second thing that happened to me while I was in Hawaii, of all places, Hawaii is beautiful. There was another woman there, and she was kind of bossy. And she had lost her husband, so she was also mourning. But he had been gone for maybe 2 years, but still, that's neither here or there, but she was still mourning. So, I was playing a game or reading or something. And she came and turned the light off and said, this light is bothering me. Just turned it off, didn't ask, nothing, just took over. And I don't play that. I'm here, I'm a person. I respect you, you respect me. Let's show respect to each other. So I wouldn't turn the doggone light back on. I'm like, look, I'm sitting here. Did you see me reading? And so she did it again. Okay. Now, earlier that day, she had mistreated me. We were in a car. We were with some other people. She was saying she was not being nice. But I didn't say anything back to her. I just let her have her, I just let her say what she wanted to say. As long as she didn't put her hands on me, I was okay. So later on that evening, when she did it again, I was like, okay, now you have, reached my limit because I'm not going to put up with this anymore. So I went and did the light again. And she tried to take the light thing from me or something. And she ended up touching me. Well, that's a no-no. So I had to kick her ass. I haven't fought since I was a kid. And I certainly didn't expect to fight as an adult. And I doggone sure didn't expect to fight in Hawaii. But I had to kick her butt. Because apparently that was the only language she ultimately understood. And I hurt her. Yeah, I hurt her. She got hurt. And I broke her computer. I broke her Apple Mac computer. Cost a whole bunch of money. Thing got broke. And so the reason I'm only talking about it now, and this happened over a year ago, is because this is nothing I'm proud of. This is nothing I wanted to happen. This is not anything I wanted to do. I just wanted peace and I wanted to get along. But this woman, she overstepped her bounds with me. And me being quiet, me talking to her, all those things didn't work. And once she crossed my boundary, my physical boundary, it was on then. And I had to hurt her. And so um, I'm just glad she didn't call the police. I hadn't thought about no police being called. But because, it happened, when you come to me, I'm not going to let you hurt me. So it was like that. But like I said, I ended up hurting her. I ended up hurting her. But fortunately, I guess in her mind, I guess, kind of knew she was wrong. So there were no police called. And she tried to tell the guy what happened. And he told her he didn't want to hear it. And he did that because he saw how she had been treating me earlier during the day. So I'm thinking in his mind, he kind of saw it coming. Or he probably felt, well, you got what you deserved. Either way, she didn't have his ear. He didn't want to hear it. So those were my experiences. But outside of that, I loved Hawaii. Beautiful. I already put pictures and stuff up. I think I will be going back to Hawaii. I actually have a friend who lives in Hawaii. And I told him that I would probably come and visit him. Um, I will say this, though. I did meet a guy while I was in Hawaii. My type of guy. But he had a girlfriend. And I'm a woman where I respect relationships. So I wasn't going to cross that boundary. I wasn't going, wasn't going to allow, So, and he was respectful too. He didn't try to make any move on me. And I didn't make any move on him. But we did hang out and we had a great time. We just went off to a place by ourselves, just the two of us. We smoked a little, you know, and we just talked. He talked about God, and I really enjoyed him. I really liked him. If he had not had a girlfriend, who knows? Nature would have taken his course, maybe. But it was nice. And then just to seeing the beauty and the food, eating the food, and it was just lovely. I loved it. But yeah, I wanted to share that experience. So, just a lot of different types of experiences I have that affect how I see life and how I see people and how I interact with people. And, all of that has brought me to this place where love, I'm here to give and spread love. I don't care who you are. I don't have to know you. I want to give love to people and animals because we all need it. We all need it. We need it. We really, really need it. I think right now there's an epidemic of loneliness in the world. Um, so we all need it. I think that's all I want to share right now. I'm just sitting here really just chilling. It's nice and cool out here. I'm still in Ecuador. I have one more plane to catch. And then I'm going to go into another hotel and I'm going to spend the night in that hotel. And then that next day, they're going to come and pick me up and then going to drive me out to the place where I'm going to have my spiritual psychedelic experience. So I'm almost there, not there yet, but I'm doing good. I feel blessed. I just want to make sure I do what God has put me here to do. Let me know what that is, Father. Y'all take care. Remember, you choose. You choose the type of life you want. You choose. And pay attention to your thoughts. You don't have to act on every thought. Just let it slide. But choose love. Choose love. Bye.